What's good, my people? You know, I had to come back to bring you a raw, unadulterated, unfiltered, unedited video straight from the top of the dome, straight from the heart. We're going to get into this today. Today, we're going to expose the antics of the malignant, covert narcissist, also known as the covert malignant narcissist. So pay close attention, because if you have experienced one of these things, it's not for the faint of heart. So sit tight. This one's going to be heavy. Where to start? The covert malignant narcissist. If you've ever come across one of these things before, you're going to see the most darkest, deceptive, demonic, manipulative devils of all time. These really are Satan's children. You got to understand, these things, they embody demonic spirits. The ones that mainly operate through them, legions of demons. But the main ones that operate through these devils is the spirit of Leviathan and Jezebel. So Jezebel's like the seductress, manipulative, lust for power, deceptive. And Leviathan is, Leviathan's the serpent, right? It squeezes the air out of you, squeezes the breath, which is the life that God gave us, right? When he breathed into Adam, that's when he gave him life, right? The commandments. They twist communications, twist your words around, manipulate people, smear campaigns. So you got to understand that if you link up with one of these things, chances are you've been targeted. Chances are they could have been sent your way. You didn't just meet these meat suits by coincidence. These people are occultists. They practice witchcraft and voodoo and hoodoo, dark magic, and their worshippers are Satan. They're Satan's agents on the earth. So they may have been sent into you, targeted you by Freemasons or secret brotherhoods, secret societies, Eastern Stars. These things have one purpose and one purpose only: to target the chosen. Like Jezebel, the prophetess in the Bible, she sacrificed offerings unto Baal. She targeted the prophets. So one of the first things they'll do is, they'll psychologically profile you. They'll learn everything that makes you tick. They'll learn your ins and outs. They'll learn your friends, your families, your likes, your dislikes. They really get inside here, right? They work all in psychology. Dark psychology. And keep in mind, if they're working with Freemasons, in the Freemasons, they got intelligence agencies working. So they could have been studying you for a long time, for years perhaps, trying to get you, trying to take you out. So one of the things that these covert malignant narcissists will do, because they're all about control and power and manipulation and domination and just devouring your soul, is they'll hack your devices. So I don't want to advertise for any certain software, but there's softwares out there now that you can get where it can track all your data, all your text messages, all your emails, all your phone calls, everything's going back to the covert malignant narcissist. So they don't only already have a dossier on you, they're getting real-time updates on everything that you're browsing, your phone conversations, your emails, everything. These people have no respect for your personal privacy or space. They think they own you. They don't see you as a person. They don't see you as an entity separate from themselves. They see you as an extension of themselves. So they're going to tap all your devices. So they're going to know exactly how to maneuver. They're going to know what to say. They're going to know how to say it. They're going to know your weaknesses. They're going to know your traumas, your childhood traumas, your wounds. And they're going to play on those. But the first stage is the love bomb. So they're going to become everything that you've ever wanted. A lot of people call them in the beginning angels, because Satan came disguised as an angel of light. They're not going to come to you and show you the true self, right? Their true corpse, their true inner black heart of stone. They're not going to show you their rotting internal spirit, because you would have nothing to do with them. So they're going to transform into the angel of light. They're going to be everything you ever wanted. They're going to be really sweet. They're going to be really meek. They're going to be charming. They're going to be funny. But it's all an act. These people are not people. They gave up on themselves a long time ago. They're wounded, broken children in adult bodies. They have no connection to the Most High. They have no connection to Source. They have no connection to themselves. They're disconnected. That's why they need to connect to you, empath. So as they're gathering all this intel, they'll probably get their families to help them, because a lot of their families are narcissistic too. So they'll all join in on this project, and they'll have meetings about you. They'll discuss you. So you don't even know what's going on. You're just thinking that you met this person who you liked. You're going to build a life with them. But love bomb phase, they're going to get things to move very fast. Like they're going to want to move in with you. They're going to want to get married. They're going to want to have a child or children with you. They're going to want to secure you as supply. So they're going to want to lock you down, ball and chain, so to speak. You're their prisoner. They're going to feed off of you. They feed off of abusing you. They feed off of torturing you. They get off on that. So the love bomb phase, everything's great. You can't believe you met this wonderful woman. She's going to be everything you've ever wanted, woman. You're going to be thinking, where were you my whole life? And you're going to be talking to everyone about her. You're going to not be able to stop talking about her. You're just going to do everything. You're going to give her everything. You're going to lay everything on the line for her. Meanwhile, what this person is doing in real time at the same time of the love bomb phase, they've already started a smear campaign against you. You're not even going to notice. Because what normal person would do something like that? What normal person, when you're in love or think you're in love with someone who doesn't actually exist, who's just a facade, who's just an actor, actress, meanwhile they're running smear campaigns on you. And they're stalking you, all your devices. Stalking everything you look at, everything you write, everything you browse, everything. So they're just learning more and more about you, so they know exactly how to come at you to get what they want. So this is a love bomb phase. It's in the beginning of the smear campaign, while they're smearing your name at the same time. Now these things, they carry a very low vibration. They're very pretentious people, very selfish, very carnal, very worldly people. They care about all the things that don't matter. They care about reputation. It's all about image, right? Everything's about image to them. Everything's got to be about the way something looks. Reputation. They're not really concerned about the real authenticity, the real deal, the real quality. They're just how people perceive it because they're illusionists, right? Everything's an illusion. Nothing's real with these people. So you're going to start noticing next that they're going to start, slowly, once they've secured you as their supply, you're going to start noticing that they're going to be showing you this complete different side of them, They might start like cursing, or they might start getting mad, throwing tantrums, narcissistic rage when things don't go their way, or when you have to tell them no. If you ever tell these things no, you better watch out. If you ever threaten these people's false sense of self, of their illusion, of their false self, you better watch out. Because they'll do anything. They'll burn down the whole world before they face their true selves, who they truly are. Because they know they're nothing. They know they're just like deflated little despicable cowards. That's why they need everybody else to do their dirty work. So as they're doing their smear campaigning too, because this is always going on, they're always smear campaigning. They're gathering up an army behind your back. You don't even know. It's going to be your own family. Because these people, no matter what, they're always the victim. They're always painting themselves as the victim. They have a severe victim complex. And people buy into it because they're very good at manipulating people. It's what they've done their whole entire lives. It's what their whole facade and sense of self is all based on. And the more people they can get to buy into it, the more they believe it. So in their minds, the more realer it becomes. So you're going to start noticing that you're going to start seeing this new side of them where you're like looking at this person and you're thinking, what the heck? And you're just going to, you're going to play it off because you're going to think that maybe you're going crazy, or maybe that it's your own memory failing you. They're going to start gaslighting you. They're going to start moving your stuff around the house, telling you they didn't do it. Probably start stealing stuff from you. Start saying things to you, and then when you recall it, they're going to make you doubt your own reality. They're going to deny it. And you're thinking, what is going on? Another tactic these people like to do too is they like to build a case on you. Because remember, their ultimate goal is to destroy you in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's get you locked up into jail, get you killed, get you locked up in a mental institution because they'll drive you insane. That's their ultimate goal. And they'll get everybody involved. And because it's done so covertly, you're going to spend so much time and energy and resources trying to figure out what's going on. You're going to start to notice you're getting ghosted. You're going to start to notice that your health's deteriorating. Maybe your teeth are getting loose, or you're developing this rare ailment or sickness that you're going to the doctor and they can't find anything wrong with you. But what it is very spiritual. These things are spiritual parasites. They feed off of you, off of your louche. It's the soul that needs the surgery. And you're going to slowly but surely start spiraling out. You're going to start losing work, losing money, losing opportunities. You're going to be looking for a place to live. Nobody's going to call you back. Because anybody and everybody that will actually listen to this thing, they're going to poor me, I'm a victim, this is the worst person in the world. Everything they're doing to you, they're going to accuse you of doing to them. And this illusion starts becoming a reality because so many people are buying into it. So everywhere you're going, you're getting scolded. You're getting bad energy thrown your way. And keep in mind, these people perform witchcraft. They perform dark magic. So at the same time where they're getting you down to these lower vibrations, these lower frequencies, they know they got to get you down there. Otherwise, the black magic won't work. So they're literally like pulling you down to the pits of hell. And now that your life is all in chaos and your whole sense of reality has been gaslit, and all your people are acting different towards you, now you got hundreds of problems, thousands potentially problems on your case. And they're going to go back into your past and they're going to team up. They're going to gain alliances with other covert narcissists. And they're all going to team up with a common goal to take out the chosen. Meanwhile, this is all done covertly. You don't understand what's going on. You don't know. You just think that you're having a bad streak of luck. And then comes the discard phase, where they're going to find some sort of reason or excuse to separate from you, to kick you to the curb. But it's not real. It's just a part of the abusive cycle. So now your head's really spinning. Now you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Where did I go wrong? What did I do? My life's falling apart. I have nothing. I have nobody. And in the discard phase, that's when they really go to work. They're really going to turn up the smear campaign. Now they've converted tens, potentially hundreds, potentially thousands of people against you. So now it's just spreading. This toxicity is spreading like wildfire. And you're in this discard phase where you're so confused. You have this narcissistic brain fog. Don't understand what's happening. You feel discarded. You feel mistreated. You're being abused. And them in the world, they control the narrative. So you don't even have an opportunity to defend yourself. You don't even get an opportunity to say your side of the story. These people are controlling this narrative that's been going around probably for years. And you had no idea. These covert malignant narcissists, they don't care if they take everything from you. They don't care if they take their health from you, your wealth from you, your family from you, your friends from you, your loved ones. They don't care. They actually get energized from this. The complete opposite. And people talk about when they see the mask slip, because they wear masks. They're not real people. They're not really who they pretend to be. People talk about they see the mask slip. And when you see the mask slip, you're going to see that true demon that dwells within them. You're going to see that serpent / lizard, beast, demon that's dwelling in them, that they're feeding. And these covert malignant narcissists, they'll poison you. They don't care. They'll gas you. They don't care. They'll do anything to get over on you, just to get like a sense of they're winning this sick game, this sick, demonic, insidious game that they're playing, that you don't even know you're playing until usually it's too late. And you're going to start acting different. You know, they really attack your character, your sense of self. They steal it. Like they destiny swap with you. They take it because it's your soul they're after. Meanwhile, they're putting on this whole image and facade to everybody else that they're the victim and they're so hard done by, and you've done all this stuff to them that really they're doing to you. They've just been taking and taking and taking from you. And they love to switch roles with you. They love to swap your destiny. They love to be in the position that you're meant to be in, and for you to be the position that they're meant to be in. It's very evil and demonic. If y'all have ever dealt with one of these, a lot of people who deal with these kind of people or things, they end up in jail, they end up dead, they end up doing things they never would have done because they're attacking your traumas. And they're working coming from a place of dark psychology and intelligence, and they're using it to destroy you. Slowly but surely, just turning up the heat 1 degree per day. And by the time you figure it out, it's too late. By the time you figure it out, your head's spinning 200 miles per hour and you're trying to get answers. You're trying to figure it out. Because these things, they operate from the reptilian brain. They operate from the survival mode. Their whole life is in survival mode. So in their mind, everybody's like them. They got to get you before you get them, because it's only a matter of time before you're going to get them. Meanwhile, they're just afraid that you're going to see through the facade, because they don't intend on anybody ever seeing them for who they truly are. Because that to them is detrimental. That to them is their ego death, and they're very ego-driven people. And they got an unhealthy obsession with you. These people are obsessed. They're always watching everything you're doing. They can't get enough. They got to know. Because in their minds, they own you. They think they're God. A lot of the homeless people you see out in the streets who are turned drug addicts, they're actually very wonderful, wise, empathetic, caring people, loving people. But they just cross paths with a malignant narcissist, covert malignant narcissist, and they lost everything. And then the cycle will repeat. Then they'll start love bombing you again. It's a cycle of abuse. And everybody will blame you for the abuse that you're experiencing. Victim blaming. And nobody will hear your side of the story. Nobody will ask or question or tell you. It's all done covertly by the covert malignant narcissist and all of their flying monkeys who are actually assisting on inflicting the abuse. And they'll use everything against you. They'll use police who are narcissistic. They'll use social workers who are narcissistic. They'll use lawyers against you. Oh yeah, they love to drag you through the courts too. Oh yeah, that's a perfect opportunity for them. They love an audience. The more people they can buy into their false self, then the more real it becomes to them in their mind. And usually these covert malignant narcissists, they had parents that were like this. And they learned from their parents. Either their mother or their father was like this. Because they don't even care. They're incapable of love. They're incapable of high frequency emotions. They're incapable of joy. They're incapable of empathy. They're incapable of every high emotion on the chart. And they're stuck in the low. That's why they're like black holes. And they just take and take and take, and it's never enough. Got to fill that void. It's like filling up a glass with holes in it. They don't even love their own children. They just use their children to get supply, to get sympathy. These are the devil's children. And they got to control everything. They got to control you. They got to control the narrative. They got to control the flying monkeys. It's all about control. Control, control, control. That's all they care about. That's all they want. They falsely mistaken control as power or respect. If you ever dealt with one of these things, you're going to know what I'm talking about. These people are beyond evil. And they always target a specific type of person. One that's going to give off that good supply. Because they're feeding off of you. And a good movie that shows you a good example of this is the movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan, the vampires. Go check that movie out. Those are all covert, malignant narcissists. So what you have to do is you have to cut them off. Don't give them your attention. Don't give them your supply. Don't give them your reaction. Because what they'll do is they'll use it against you. They use everything against you, all your information against you. Meanwhile, this whole time, they're building a case on you. And they're provoking you. And when you react, they're going to capture your reaction and they're going to go show it to everybody. It's very evil. It's very manipulative. It's very vindictive. It's just like out of this world. So, stay prayed up. Put the Most High first. Pray that the Most High destroys all covert malignant narcissists, because they're going to burn for eternity in the pits of hell where they belong. Because that's what they do. They put people through hell on earth. So that means in the after earth, in the afterlife, they're going to get the same done unto them. Thus saith the Lord. So on that note, I'm going to end this video. Covert malignant narcissist, stay away. Don't get any sort of links to them, something that's going to attach you to them for life, because they want you as their piñata. They want you as their source of supply. They want you as their punching bag. That's all they want. So stay away. Don't connect them with anything that's going to connect you with them forever, because that's what they want. They want to secure you as supply. Say no to them. Cut them off. Stay prayed up. All praise to the Most High. Shalom to the kings and queens.